what it's like. Please.
I can't have you tagging along just yet, or walking the halls alerting the guards. Trust me, when I can get you out, I will. But your best bet is to stay put.
I'll alert them anyway. Burke and the 2 doctors were just here heading for the morgue. I'll tell them you're here. I will. Let me out or I'll tell them, I swear.
And then what? Do you really think they'll let you go? I'm still the best chance you've got, but you have to be patient.
Please. Don't go.
Oof. Detainee medical log. Terminated. Possible glial mass. Uncooperative subject, no visible augmentations. Status transferred, Read project. Read project. Increased throughput capacity. Transfer to Ayers. Save game. Oh, no, I can't hack this. Hacking skill's not high enough right now because they took that.
So what did these ones die of, Savage?
Complete neurological breakdown from the looks of it. Organ collapse, nerve degradation.
Find him. There's been some trouble on the base. My man will take care of it. You were saying?
We may be looking at serious cross-systemic failure issues with the OCM.
It's those god-awful implants, Gary. The whole inhumane procedure. After a while, it just burns them out.
Has this been happening at the other sites?
We've experienced some die-off, yes, but I've been told Dr. Reed's research may offer a breakthrough. If we could bring her back here...
That's not going to happen.
Then we need to start considering other options. A nanotech-based solution performed on willing volunteers.
And are you volunteering yourself, Doctor?
Tiffany, please. I need to look at the raw data, Commander. If you would.
I turned a blind eye to your little office romance, Savage. But if she becomes a problem, she will be volunteering.
The key to that door's in his
I found out
eye.
what Burke's been concealing. The interrogation wing is some kind of medical testing facility. He's using the prisoners as lab rats.
For what?
Not sure. I'll need Burke's retinal scan data to find out.
I can't download that without setting off a million alarms. However, Burke's eyes are enhanced, Jensen. He uses special retinal prostheses custom-made for him by the Tai Young Medical Corporation.
You want me to remove Burke's eyes?
Not the ones he's currently using. He just received a new set this evening for when the cargo ship docked. With any luck, you'll find it in his office. Keitner out.
E-book. The Intelligence Circuit. Excerpted from a talk given by Hugh Darrow at the 2020 Human Plus conference in San Jose. We get carried away with the idea of bolting robot arms and legs to our fleshy torsos, but I firmly believe that the real core of what we can innovate lies within our meat, more specifically in our brains. Deep brain implants are the way in which the human machine can truly be supercharged. Consider our gray matter. Our neural DNA has been imprinted with a mammoth amount of information, allowing us to parallel process huge and complex datasets in quick order. But for all that, our wet memory is patchy and sporadic. We lack the ability to communicate data in complete fashion. Through the use of cognitive enhancement implants providing nootropic stimuli, we are capable of creating a new level of neural synchrony that can effectively boost brain capacity, and via wireless data parsing subsystems, a form of radio telepathy is a real and viable concept. Faster brains processing more data, reacting quicker, capable of streaming that data in real time to other similarly accelerated posthumans, this is the real frontier.
Access denied.
So I gotta go to his office and get his spare eyeballs. Dude, do we have to do this again?
Activating security scan.
This is such a time sink. Oh my god. Ah.
Biometric data assembled.
This was cool the first time, but this is the third time.
Subject recognized. Access granted.
Thanks.
This is a nightmare. I don't belong here.
Shoot, I failed the jump.
I've answered all your questions. Please, let me go. What you're doing is wrong.
Lord have mercy!
Scan. Biometric data assembled. Subject recognized.
Thanks!
Access granted.
Is anyone there?
No. Get out of my way!
I've got you covered.
Wait, did I miss a turn? Oh my god, shut up.
Access granted.
Where's your eyeballs?
Keitner, I've got the eye, but it's not gonna fool a retinal scanner unless it's attached to an optic nerve.
I know that, Jensen. I do have a plan. Remember that civilian mechanic I mentioned earlier? The one who has no love for Burke?
Yeah, you said his name was Quinn.
Garvin Quinn. He's in the lower level maintenance area near the elevator. Bring the prosthesis to him. He'll know what to do. Keitner out.
A coalition for liberty! The UN's responsibility to the world. In an age that has seen the rise of terrorism as a means of geopolitical change, an age where no one nation could truly be called upon to shoulder the burden of security and law enforcement, one must dare to consider that the time has come for the United Nations to step up and accept this responsibility. A force unbound by borders or the whims of governments and corporate interests is needed for this uncertain time. In the wake of ongoing atrocities perpetrated by fanatics and criminals, the need for such an organization cannot be denied. It is proposed that the UN commence a series of evaluation studies to consider with great seriousness the future creation of a new transnational anti-terror force. The freedoms we take for granted are under siege, and without guardians of liberty, they may be lost. Don't have my hacking skills at the moment. This is a weird room. I think this might have been where we met Keitner earlier. Prediction is up. What prediction? Oh, how many more body scans?
This is crazy.
Oh man, there's more than one.
Gonna get you faster. Right here. Try to hit me now. Come on. Come out.
You come out. Okay, where was I trying to go before they rudely interrupted me? I will say the quest markers for this little DLC are much better. I'm not having to open and stare at my map nearly as often as I did with the main game. The quest markers are better.
Are you Quinn?
Yeah, that's me. Jensen, is it? You weren't followed, were you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, I can believe that. They're having a hell of a time keeping up with you.
I intend on keeping it that way.
Well, you've certainly ruffled a few feathers higher up. It's not like they don't know you're here. Stowed away on the ship, I mean. It's only a matter of time before they bring the hammer down. Put a stop to your gallivanting on the base. I just hope I'm not near you when the iron's hot and you're on the anvil. Ah, you'll do as you like, no doubt about that. So, pleasantries aside, you got Burke's eye?
Yeah, I guess Keitner already filled you in. Do you think you can handle this?
Lad, I may be just a mechanic, but I'm also the only thing keeping this whole bleeding facility from sinking into the abyss. Think I can manage a simple optic frequency bypass. Just let me get me tools.
I like him.
Right. So that's it now. You got the eye. Sorry it took a little longer than expected. Nearly break the damn thing once or twice. New TUAM firmware and such. Now don't go fucking around with it. It's only got a limited lifespan due to the temp power source I rigged. It's only good for one use. Got it?
This is pretty impressive work for a mechanic, Quinn.
What's that supposed to mean? There's more to old Quinn than meets the eye. No pun intended. You wouldn't be the first fool to underestimate my know-how.
Well, there's more to this job than just a simple battery swap. I saw you modifying the BIOS. This is state-of-the-art hardware and software. You're not just a mechanic. You're a hacker.
What are you going on about now? Ain't nothing you couldn't pull off with a degree in computer engineering and a little elbow grease. Come off it now. We ain't got time for this.
Why only one use?
Without being hooked up to a proper battery, like your brain. The voltage spike from a single scan will trip the surge protectors, shutting it down to prevent further transmissions. It's a redundant safety mechanism built into the optic nerve to prevent frying your noggin in a dorsal ventral feedback loop. Short of putting the thing in your own head, which I ain't exactly equipped to do, there's no way around it. Besides, I think the commander preferred it this way.
Is it supposed to be moving?
Aye. Bloody creepy that is. Try not to pay it any mind now. Thing's stuck in calibration mode. Trick is, I got it thinking it's plugged into a new host. And by rewriting the system diagnostic checks, it'll keep trying to connect without detecting anything to miss, which in turn keeps it alive in a manner of speaking. fucking brilliant piece of engineering work, if I don't say so myself.
Before I go, Keitner mentioned you were also the man to see about certain provisions.
Aye. From time to time, you might say I've been inclined to do a little, how should we call it? Bartering on the side. The commander signed off on it ages ago, and I was expecting you sooner. But I suppose now's as good a time as any to open my stock to you. For a price, that is.
You mean I have to pay?
What? Of course you have to bloody well pay. Ain't exactly a fucking armory quartermaster down here. I'm just a civvy contractor trying to make ends meet. This ain't a bleeding charity.
Considering the circumstances.
Circumstances? What, that you're a fugitive, and I'm risking my neck just talking to you? What are you trying to pull here? Although, I don't suppose you had anything to do with the stasis pod that was saved back on the ship.
You're welcome.
How do you know about that?
Ah, so it was you, eh? Well, let's just say I have my sources and your little random act of kindness didn't go unnoticed. Tell you what, I'll give you a discount on me wares. Just no freebies or handouts. But now that I think of it, if you're looking for a little something for nothing and don't mind a little legwork, I've got an errand that could use running. Consider it a special offer of sorts. Interested?
No, I'm not.
What are you buying?
What do you got?
Thanks for shopping at Quinn Mart.
Quinn Mart. For Praxis. Alright, I'm immune to electricity again. Cloaking system. At Muck, there's a huge post-beta stream balance patch for D4. Maybe you could watch it 2x in free time after stream. Want me to DM the link? Yeah. Yeah, no promises, but yeah, I might take a look at it. Thank you. There's a lot of good games coming out, y'all. A lot of stuff I'm interested in. Calm down. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ah!
Security scan.
So Manson's theory is that this is hiding a loading screen. I don't know, it's possible.
Biometric data assembled. Subject recognized. Access granted.
Oh gosh. Oh sweet! I wasn't sure if that would work. Is that permanent or just a few minutes? Dang it. Dude, this guy, he cannot step over a laser without the upgrades. A little jump. Whoa. Nope, it's not permanent. He's awake. Ah!
Activating security scan.
Yeah, let's just follow a route that goes through as many of these as possible. Everyone, if you please.
Assembled. Subject recognized. Access granted.
Hi! Holds up fake eyeball.
Access granted.
You doing a no-kill run? I'm doing a... I'm just trying to get to the end of the main story at this point run, because I'm sick of all the janky stuff. At this point, the run has become a murder hobo run. I kill anyone and anything that
Jensen,
mildly
it's Kaiden.
inconveniences me.
Where are you?
In a well-concealed elevator inside the prison's restricted wing. Your gun-running neural engineer deserves a raise.
I take it the eye worked then. Good. Now listen, if what you say is true, if Burke really is using the prisoners here as lab rats, I need proof. Hard evidence that I can take to Interpol.
An entire prison full of kidnapped civilians isn't enough?
You're an ex-cop, Jensen. You tell me. How many death row inmates crying on about their innocence have you seen getting out?
Point taken. I'll see what I can find.
We going down to, Bioshock at this point. What? Hold on. Very brief intermission. What's up, orange dude? Chomp. Alright. Well, hold on. If we're gonna have him down there, I gotta move the camera just a touch. Alright. This game is very fickle with alt-tabbing, I think just because it's an older title. That's why it goes dark whenever I do that.
I want to die. Be free.
Kavanov. This is the...
I'm sorry. So sorry. Don't hurt me.
Oh my gosh, Chip, no. Oh my gosh, new spine for you. Synthetic thought, the human AI. I don't have time for that right now. You!
Quite the house of horrors you got here, Doc. You letting anyone in, or just women?
Who are you? How'd you get down here? This is a restricted area.
Obviously. You wouldn't want the rank and file knowing what kind of sick experimentation is going on down here.
No, you don't understand. I'm not...
Where's Burke? And your research partner, Savage?
Burke went back up to the base. And Gary left. Told me to be smart, keep my mouth shut, and do whatever Burke tells me to do. For now.
For now? I heard the three of you talking up there in the morgue. Sounded like you don't exactly fit in here, Dr.
Kavanagh. And who the fuck are you?
The name's Jensen. I came here looking for someone. Megan Reed.
Reed? I've seen her research. Gary thinks it could be the key we're missing. If she can be convinced to come here.
Megan Reed was kidnapped, Kavanaugh. Violently. As was her entire scientific team and the dozens of women you've been torturing down here.
No! You don't understand. I'm trying to save them. Gary and we were sent here to put the OCM project back on track. It wasn't until we got here that we realized what that meant, and by then it was too late.
OCM. Savage used that term in the morgue. What does it mean?
Organic computational matrix. It's a means of cross-connecting living brain tissue and artificial intelligence systems to create a supercomputer of unparalleled capability. Part flesh, part silicon.
That's what you're doing down here, turning prisoners into computer parts.
Human brain activity has to be integrated with the technology, or else it won't work. Even DARPA knew that.
What does DARPA have to do with this?
Nothing. Not directly. In 2007, they started looking for research partners. to help develop an artificial cognitive science program that could increase a soldier's situational awareness in the field. A number of private sector companies submitted proposals.
Bell Tower being one of them.
I'm wondering, because they mentioned that as a child they did gene therapy on Jensen. I'm wondering if he's like perfectly compatible with this whole mess that they're trying to do.
No, Bell Tower was a private military corporation. DARPA wanted researchers. But one of the companies who did submit something was a biotech corporation that deals with Bell Tower. And they believed a successful program could be designed if it could be wired directly into the soldiers' brains. DARPA wasn't willing to go that far.
So this biotech company took the idea to Bell Tower.
A corporation that, being privately funded, doesn't have to concern itself with political or ethical debate.
Just how many prisoners are being wired into this thing?
I don't know. But a lot of them don't seem to survive for more than a year. I've told the others there's no way this project can stay viable with these kinds of numbers. But the OCM computers have to have them to work.
Computers? You mean there's more than one of them?
There's several. This is just where the process starts, the factory floor. We select the candidates here, implant them, and ship them to the other locations. It's all very efficient.
Yeah, except your candidates keep dying. You seem to think Megan's research is integral to salvaging this project of yours. Why?
It's not my project. Had I known before I came here...
Right, just answer the question.
We're experiencing cross-systemic failures with the tech. Over time, subjects implanted with OCM augmentations suffer complete neurological breakdown. They pretty much burn up from the inside. Gary thinks it's a problem with the acceptance of the P-dot array.
I've heard that phrase before.
It's the building block of modern neuro-augmentations. Dr. Reed's been reshaping it, changing the way it bonds with living tissue. The mutagenic gene combination she's introduced into it, well, frankly, it's astonishing.
Enough to warrant her kidnapping? So she'd be forced to work on this project with you?
She's not on this project. I don't know what she's doing or where she is. This is the first time anyone's ever mentioned kidnapping.
You're really gonna stand there and try to justify your role in this, aren't you? People are being enslaved, Kavanaugh. Enslaved and crucified.
It wasn't like that at first. I thought we were gonna make a difference, do something incredible for the world.
Right. And look how incredible it turned out to be. But you can still make a difference, Doctor. You can help me blow the lid off this place.
Are you insane? I can't. There's too much money invested in this. Burke, the people I work for, they'll kill me. They'll hunt me down and kill me.
I know people who can protect you, hide you. Interpol is just waiting for evidence to tear Bell Tower apart.
It's not just Bell Tower. Oh, God. Oh, God, am I really gonna do this? You can't get me out through the prison. Burke would stop us.
Then we'll have to do what Savage did. Take a submersible.
We can't. The hatches to all the docking hangars are locked tight. The only way to unlock them is by using the security console in the prison command tower. Burke keeps an eye.
Oh, do I have to go back to that tower?
Then
That's
I'll have
2
to go
loading
back up there
screens,
and
chat.
unlock it. Well, you gather as much evidence as you can carry.
Oh my God, I'm really gonna do this.
Damn right you are. Now get moving. I'll contact you when I unlock the hatch.
All right, fine. But Mr. Jensen, please, hurry.
Y'all think she'll be dead by the time I get back? Praxis kit. Trauma kit. Gary, when you get a chance, I've received something on the lab computer I need you to look over. Log into my account, Tavanog, password. Oh, I got her computer password now.
Can't take anymore.
Wait. I think I missed her computer. Hang on.
I'm so sorry. Don't hurt me anymore.
Well, I'm trying. SGSULPKT.
So cold.
Wow. Okay. Let's see. Jesus, Tiffany, I know you introduced me to Kathy, but I could get in a lot of trouble for even looking at these records, let alone sending them to you. Please delete and forget this once you had a look. I'm not sure how much help it'll be anyway. Looks like it's been altered for consumption. By who? I couldn't tell you. Who is this guy? Some kind of spook? By the way, where are you? Any chance we can all get together soon? The kids have been asking about Aunt Fanny. Love, Jay. Records. Psychological evaluation, charismatic leader, iron-willed, able to compartmentalize, detail-oriented, methodical, seems to exhibit fairly sexist tendencies. Advanced plating, artificial skeleton, Jerry. Jerry, I know I said I'd never collect on that favor, but I really need your help. You've been at BT for a few years. What are the chances of getting your hands on someone's personal files? Specifically, Peter Burke. This is asking a lot, but you know me, I would never ask if it wasn't absolutely necessary. Love to Kathy and the kids. Supplies. Tiffany, I'm about to send a supply requisition to VL for the next series of tests. Burke has already put us on notice that the ships will be docking as soon as the storm breaks, so things will get busy in here. Also, I'll be leaving the base for a few days, so you'll have to handle the preliminary test. Would you stop talking, dying person? Bob wants to meet face-to-face about our progress. He's also bringing a Mr. Everett, probably one of his backers. Fingers crossed that I can convince them to look into Nano or at least get a look at the Reed research. I can't shake the feeling that we're spinning our wheels here. Try not to butt heads with Burke until I get back. Gary Savage. This conversation was automatically saved in your conversation history. Refugee Kiwi, you there? Are you already landed? No, still on the sub. Any word from your sister? She said she'd be there. Sandra's reliable. Gary, I don't think I could do this anymore. What are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. ... I'll be back before you know it if I can convince Bob that this is a dead end. What's happening here is, he's a monster, Gary. It is a dead end. And even if it isn't, nothing is worth what we're doing to these women. I wish I'd never joined through with VL. This isn't what I signed up for. Tiff, this isn't Bob's doing. We were sent in to clean up the project. If it can't be done, do you really think they'll can it? They will if we can find an alternative. Reed or Nano. You know the one I think has the most potential. Just hang in there a little longer and no grand gestures. Yes, boss. I understand your concerns, Tiffany, more than you know. The loss of life is tragic, but in the long run, necessary. We have to keep our eyes on the future, and I'm not talking 15 to 20 years. The project is of the utmost importance to the immediate future. Monitoring Omega requires extreme amounts of computational power, and Heaven is almost set to open to the public, and then there are geothermal stations. Only the OCM can't even approaches the sheer data crunching capacity needed to run those operations. I know it may seem callous to consider these things ahead of human lives, but these projects will save many lives. Mouse wheel's going crazy. There are other avenues I'm looking into. Certainly if we don't see clear-cut improvements coming back out of the Rifleman Bank, we will terminate the project and pursue another course. I've spoken with Gary about this. I think he agrees, but we have to pull together if we're going to get anywhere. For now, you're right. Absolutely. The numbers we're seeing, the losses are unacceptable, but I shudder to think what it would be like without someone like you on the team. Someone who sees the human side of the equation. I know I haven't completely assuaged your concern. There's no way I could do that without asking you to go against your character and completely ignore your empathy towards these people. What I am asking you to do is to stick with us and use that empathy. You're our conscience, Tiffany. We need you. Gary needs you. Please hang in with us. BP. And how many times have I asked you to call me Bob? From Tiffany. The situation at Rifleman Bank is unacceptable. I fully understand that we are somewhat responsible to Bell Tower for our continued research in this field, but the means they are using does not justify any successful results we may achieve. In fact, I'm not convinced your ultimate goal is in keeping what your organization stands for, at least I would hope not. I spoke with Gary at length about this, and I believe he's of the same opinion. There must be another way we're killing people here. Okay.
Keitner, contact Interpol. We need rendezvous coordinates for a deep-sea submersible.
A what? What exactly have you found, Jensen?
A research complex hidden beneath this base. One of its staff is willing to turn whistleblower if we can deliver her to Interpol using one of the lab's transport subs.
Which explains why you need the coordinates. I'll see what I can do. Keitner out.
I like the view. It's pretty cool.
Keitner, what the hell's going on? The elevator stopped.
Uh-oh.
Burke must have intercepted our comms. Get the hell out of there, Jensen. I'll meet you.
This isn't good. Are you going to Rapture now? I want to go to Rapture, but Burke won't let me. Oh my god. This game does not have good enough movement to warrant it having jumping puzzles. It's Rapture at home.
Elevator's locked down, Sergeant. The target must still be down there.
Good. Find Team Tango and intercept. Lift is secure. Repeat. Lift is secure. Holding position. Suggest you continue protocol. What the hell was that?
Who keeps grenades in the attic? For legal purposes, I must answer, not me. Oh, what about this lady? Oh wait, she's not in there. The lady that we said we'd come back for was in that cell. Uh-oh.
Warning. Gas dispersal imminent. This is not a drill. All detention silos will be decontaminated.
I think it was that one.
Activating security scan. Biometric data assembled. Subject recognized. Access granted.
Alright. Saving it there. And we will pick up from that point next time.